Hello everyone. My name is Dora Berger, and this is Fixin's Universe channel. In a move that could escalate transatlantic trade tensions, former President Donald Trump has announced plans to impose significant tariffs on the European Union should he return to office. This decision comes amid ongoing disputes over trade imbalances, market access, and long-standing disagreements over key industries such as automotive manufacturing and agriculture. With both the U.S. and European economies facing uncertainty, these potential tariffs could have far-reaching effects on businesses, workers, and consumers alike. According to reports, the proposed tariffs could range between 10% and 20% on various European imports, with a particular focus on the automotive sector, especially targeting Germany's car industry. The former president has repeatedly criticized the EU's trade policies, claiming they put American manufacturers at a disadvantage. Trump argues that European countries impose higher tariffs on American goods than the U.S. does on European imports, creating an unequal playing field. During his first term, President Trump imposed tariffs of 25% on steel and 10% aluminum imports from the EU, Canada, and Mexico, triggering retaliatory measures from these trading partners. The European Union responded with tariffs on American goods, including whiskey, motorcycles, and denim, affecting approximately $6 billion worth of U.S. exports. Now, Trump's latest proposal threatens to reignite a trade war that many economists warn could hurt both sides of the Atlantic. European leaders have expressed concern over the potential economic impact of these new tariffs. France's Foreign Minister, Jean-Noël Barrot, warned that America has everything to lose from a trade war with the EU, emphasizing that thousands of U.S. companies operating in Europe would be the first victims of such measures. The European Union has made it clear that it will not hesitate to retaliate if Trump follows through with his plan. Economists caution that escalating tariffs could disrupt global supply chains, increase costs for consumers, and potentially slow economic growth. The impact could be particularly severe in sectors such as automotive, agriculture, and technology, where European and American companies rely on each other for parts, resources, and sales. With inflation already affecting both the U.S. and European markets, any additional price increases could put further strain on households and businesses. American farmers are also closely watching these developments. The European Union is a major buyer of U.S. agricultural products, including soybeans and beef. If the EU imposes counter tariffs on these goods, farmers could suffer significant losses. In past trade disputes, American agricultural exports have often been among the first targets of European retaliation. Meanwhile, European officials insist that the U.S.-EU trade relationship is already balanced, pointing out that European companies invest heavily in the United States, creating millions of jobs. They argue that escalating tariffs would only harm both economies and disrupt industries that rely on cross-border collaboration. American companies that rely on European imports, from automakers to retailers, have also voiced concerns. Many businesses worry that increased tariffs could lead to higher costs for materials, ultimately being passed down to consumers in the form of rising prices. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce and other trade organizations are urging caution, warning that an aggressive tariff policy could backfire on American industries. Experts note that Trump's previous tariffs on Chinese goods led to higher prices for American consumers and businesses. If similar measures are applied to European products, industries such as aviation, pharmaceuticals, and technology could be affected. With global supply chains already strained from the effects of the pandemic and geopolitical tensions, any additional trade barriers could exacerbate existing challenges. As the situation develops, both sides are preparing for tough negotiations. While Trump's proposal is still in the early stages, analysts expect that the European Union will seek to de-escalate tensions through diplomatic discussions. However, if new tariffs are imposed, the EU has made it clear that it will respond in kind, setting the stage for another round of transatlantic trade disputes. With the 2024 election approaching, Trump's stance on trade is likely to remain a key issue on the campaign trail. As businesses and consumers on both sides of the Atlantic brace for potential impacts, we will continue to monitor this developing story and bring you the latest updates. Thank you for your attention. If you liked it, subscribe and share.